Okay, so now I think I've got my I'm glad I remembered the overclock my GPU this time. That might help a little bit. Okay, I'm using a very low level. Great, I agree, whatever. Look this up. This should be fine. Bring this up. Wonderful. Let's see how we're doing. It's an unusual traffic. Why? I'm not even... Oh, maybe I am. Oh, yeah, that might be affecting it. Okay, one more time. Come on, YouTube. Work for me. Alright. So, let me just bring the chat over here. I've got some important news, whoever's watching. I found out the issue. I found out the issue. It actually was a driver. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Wonderful. See how we're doing. Ah, yes, and the sound's great. It's an unusual traffic. What? Oh, wait, that's all. Yeah, that might... Okay, let me see. Which one is it? I can't... I'm so frustrated by this right now. I'm gonna find which one it is. 41 minutes ago. That's definitely not it. I'll find it. Give me a sec. Sorry. 59 minutes ago. That's definitely not it. Are you the one? How many streams have I done? 49 minutes ago. That's not it. I really do need to hear if there's a... Okay, this is it. That's definitely not it. Okay. It sounds good. Yes. Okay, so I know what the issue is. Or was. It was a driver. I just upgraded the driver. I put in a GPU driver. So, I put a GPU driver in. The crazy thing is that, yeah, they're supposed to actually be good. It's an HD driver by NVIDIA. As it turns out, it totally screwed everything up. It made my VLC player not work. That's what made me not stream for... I was planning on streaming at like 8 o'clock, and I didn't because my VLC player was refusing, absolutely refusing to work. No matter what I did. As it turns out, yes, it was a driver. It was the driver the whole time. It was the driver with the candlestick in the ballroom. My humor never ceases to cringe me. Look at that. Whee! Great. So, now... Just looking at everything, there should be 0 issues. Okay, for the person watching, if you were watching me earlier, I've solved the issue. It was a driver. The audio should be fine. Actually, let me hear it just to be sure. Ceases cringe me. Yes, great. Yeah, so it was a driver the whole time. I just updated the drivers on my graphics card. It came with an HD audio driver as well, and it made it so that my VLC player didn't work, which I should have known that it might have been the driver, but so I installed it. Now everything's actually good, and I forgot to overclock my GPU anyways, so the good news is I should get a little bit more performance now. So there's that also. So, I'm always down for higher performance. I think that's... Ah, there it is. I had the wrong benchmark on. Okay. Yay! Now it's getting really hot. It went from 40 degrees to 62 in less than a second. Great. So, but yeah, as it turns out, I spent the last 2 hours. I wanted to stream at and also the game's running fine now. I wanted to stream like at 8 o'clock, and I would have, or started streaming anyways, but I could not figure out what the hell was wrong with my VLC player. VLC player should work on anything. I mean, there should never be any issues with that. So, let's see how it does here. Yeah, it does not. They still need to figure out. I think I might know the issue with that. What could be causing that? Let me see how it does it in performance. Oh, look at that. It's working. Holy crap. Another success. I'm very happy now. Oh, no, well. We'll see how long it lasts. But the best news is that the audio's fixed. Also, looks like now that I'm using a very much less demanding browser, I know that there's no buffering there, so there's that as well. I'm very happy now. There is still a slight little issue with the DLSS. When I have extra time, an hour to just go back and change the canvas resolution and do a backup of all that, I will. But for now, it's fine. I'm hitting 720 resolution at 60 FPS. That's great. It's fine. It could be better, but the big takeaway here is that I fixed the driver issue. My VLC player works now. I put all the filters back on my mic, so now my whistly nose with the deviated septum should no longer be an issue for the most part. I won't say that. It won't. It's always going to be an issue until I get surgery. But for the most part, on the stream, it will not be an issue, I think. Also, I remembered that I did not overclock my GPU. I had it on just a regular crappy clock. So now I should be seeing about a plus 7% gain in performance in the GPU, give or take, you know, a percentage here or there. But that's great. So issues are solved and I am happy. And buffering has stopped. So I am happy. And I guess that driver, it literally affected, it was affecting everything apparently. I guess, I don't know if it's because man, I don't know if it's because I'm not using like HD audio headphones or something like that, or what could be causing that. But whatever it is, or maybe it's the motherboard not having a good enough video card in it. It seems kind of odd. You know, most are fine. Even the cheap B450s are pretty decent modern day. But for whatever reason, the HD driver, it was giving me like a 2-second delay in my window up here. You could hear the voice skipping and all that, the audio skipping, just me, not the game. And what was really upsetting me was VLC player didn't work. I use VLC player for video editing, viewing videos, getting videos off of like sound effects stuff, acquiring them. I mean, it's like an extremely valuable tool. So I was very worried there for a minute because I spent like 2 hours trying to change all the preferences, mess with the codecs, all that stuff to try and get it to work. And I could not for the life of me get it to work. As it turns out, it was an HD driver issue with NVIDIA. All I had to do was go into the add remove programs. Boom. Took it off. And now it's working fine. So I'm very happy. And if you're watching me right now and you have a YouTube account, you give me a like. for fixing the issue. Unless I didn't. It sounds like crap. Then give me a dislike. Oh, no, no. Oh, my audio's improved. Yes. I deserve a like. I deserve 2 likes. And a sub. It's alright. Thanks for watching, though. I really appreciate you sticking around. Checking out my stream. If you're one of my regulars, thank you. If you're just somebody who happened to come upon my game, thanks for watching on top of that. Also, I got my double jump last night on my last stream. So, yep, things are moving on up in the world. All around. Settings are improving. Things are getting more streamlined in a very literal sense. So, I'm very happy. I'm not happy about the fact that I downloaded a driver that's supposed to improve things and it made things worse, but that's a common thing that happens. But the audio is good, so that's the takeaway. So now, oh, one last thing, sorry. Before I get super invested into the game, sorry, I need to close out this browser just so I can get the max uploads. And also, hold on, give me 2 seconds and I'll be done. Sorry. Sorry. I just need to repost this link because now I actually have, maybe people will be able to tell the difference. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry that I had to reset this stream like 5 times to get to where I'm at. That should not have been the case, but the good news is that the issue is resolved now. So, yay. So, as a reward, I'm streaming till daylight. As long as no issues come about with my granddad. He's having a little bit of problem with breathing, and he's back on his oxygen for a little while. He's on hospice care, if you aren't aware, so he requires 24/7 care, and a lot of looking after. Okay, so I love these chicks. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm getting set up here. Us Cracks. That's their name, Us Cracks. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining it. If you weren't aware, I have been fighting to figure out what was wrong with my audio, what was causing delays, all kinds of stuff. As it turns out, it was a bad driver from NVIDIA. I had installed it, and now magically all the issues are resolved. So thank you for hanging out and watching. Let's see. Make sure the stalker isn't lurking on any level of Kabuki Roundabout. Find the stalker and don't let Blue Moon get hurt. Where'd she go? I don't even know where she went. Oh man, she's I totally lost her. Oh, look, there's a guy taking pictures. Oh, I guess that wasn't him. I have no idea where this girl went. She just walked off. What's this? Make sure the stalker's on any level. Well, I do have double jump, so there's that. I would like to... I'm thinking if I do change my base canvas so that that's 7... here we go. Where's this guy going? And the good news is, since I was able to put new filters on as well, so it just makes it so if like I breathe, you can't hear it in the mic. If the game's just playing, that cancels out the noise. If the game's loud and I start talking, the game will reduce in volume so that my voice will go up above it, and then when I stop talking, the volume increases back up again. Things like that, and then it levels it out. So if I whisper really quietly or yell really loud, then it all stays about the same level. So I have no idea where this chick's gone. Okay, down there. Anyway, so I'm very happy with all the problems. All the problems have been resolved, and as it turns out, it's an audio driver there. That's I know I'm harping on it a lot, but that's really weird that it would be. You would never think. I'd never think that an audio driver would cause all those kinds of issues, but as it turns out, it did. Oh, what's going on with this guy? Hold on, what does this say? Anna Hamill, you coming? I'm coming for you too. You piece of human trash. Anna, you made a mistake. Not me, you. You shouldn't have killed Kowalski first. You should have started with me. I'm getting there, but it's a mistake we can fix. Took his life, and such an easy life. But why take the credit? We set it up, tell the media Kowalski did himself in. Just another cop in Night City, no shock there. We can work together like old times. Why? I like you, Anna. You've got a special something about you. Character, I suppose. And that's why you sent Mercs after me? You got balls, I give you that. No, it's called a backbone, Bill, and you can stop right there. I'm coming, and there's no stopping me. Oh, Anna, I'm always walking the difficult road. That must be Bill. Oh, always take the time to hack those kinds of things. Where is the stalker? Are these... I don't know. Okay. Okay, where'd she go? This is where I can take advantage of my double jump abilities. Haha. In my next build, I'm definitely going to be using one of the first things I'm gonna get. The next build I do, obviously, first thing is I'm gonna be doing a bunch of mods on my next build, and then also, I bet it's that one. Griselda Martinez. Yep, it's that one. Gotcha. I just saved your life. Watch this. Oh, that didn't work. Oh crap, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh, what's going on here? It glitched you out, huh? Oh, that worked out. I saved you. In a weird, glitchy way. So I... Blue Moon? Disturbing Diary. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so her name's Blue Moon, by the way. What I was saying though, the next build I do, because I'm playing this in hard mode, this game should definitely, the first time you play it, I highly recommend that you play it in hard mode because the AI is definitely not very smart. And it's easy to get overpowered in the game if you just know what you're doing, or not even know what you're doing, just figure it out. It's not too hard. Second playthrough, definitely played and very hard. But the second playthrough, I'm going to do an all melee build, and I'm going to be trying out all the most popular mods on Nexus mods, so I'm excited about that. Anyways, let's take a look at these notes. 8:47 a.m. Blue Moon got out of bed, in bathroom, taking shower, eats breakfast, coffee toast, on computer, personal trainer, watch TV, leaves house, blah 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 blah. I mean, I could kill her, kill the stalker, optional. Well, she's not dead, just knocked out. I could make her head explode. Chat, if you want to tell me, I can either make her head explode or send her to the prison. There might be too long of a delay on it, but if y'all want to let me know, then tell me real quick, because I'm gonna send her to the prison, because I'm a nice guy. I feel bad for her. I mean, this girl's really cute. Japanese pop star. I could be in the same position one day. You'd never know. Probably not, though. Oh, speaking about stalking Japanese pop stars, I'll tell y'all something really cool. Well, I don't know if it's cool. Where'd she go? She, like, totally disappeared. I could actually just murder you now. Oh, Delamain. Dear Mr. V, I've discovered the cause of my technical difficulties. Each Delamain vehicle is equipped with a simplified AI core that's responsible for the vehicle's autonomy in critical situations. When contact with the core has been ruptured, if my assessment is correct, the AI cores have seceded from the Delamain network and gone rogue, so to speak. I'm still attempting to work out how. You mean cars are sentient? Delamain is the like top tier taxi company of Night City. Cars are sentient. Maybe it's a virus. Apologies. It seems my explanation was more than a little incoherent. Given the complexity of the situation, allow me to use a metaphor. Imagine a human organ deprived of vital resources, which then causes it to grow larger as a form of overcompensation, such as cardio... Unfortunately, however, I am dealing with a sickness, not with evolution. What do you think could have caused this? Indeed, that... Let's see. Indeed, that is a question. At first, I suspect that the software's increasing complexity and desire to become autonomous resulted in the vehicles to become ipso facto autonomous. Nevertheless, I cannot rule out a virus. For what are the chances that all vehicles would become afflicted simultaneously? I'm in the process of analyzing a glitch observed just before contact was severed with the vehicles. Perhaps that is where the answer lies? Yeah, let me know if something else happens. I heard that the Delamain arc is actually one of the better ones in the game. But what I was going to tell you about Japanese pop idols. And also, I'm going to go ahead and take this chick. Well, I will save the game. Oh, it won't let me. I'm going to take her to the trash and dump her in one, if I can find it. I could just leave her, but I am a trash ninja. But what I was going to tell y'all is that there's a Japanese pop idol who is actually not a person at all. It's actually a CGI, or actually, you know, it could be a Korean pop idol. Korean or Japanese, one or the other. Anyways, it looks like, you know how they do 3D holograms of like Michael Jackson and like other like famous dead celebrities, like rappers and stuff like that. So... Here's the crazy thing is that they do this with a... I can't remember if it's a Japanese idol or... Is she dead? I don't think she is. She's still alive. Good deal. Anyways, so they've created a CGI model of this Japanese pop idol, and she looks like an anime character. She's 3D. She does concerts, like millions of fans, like really big. You could look it up. I don't know the exact name of her, but it probably wouldn't be too hard to find with Google. Korean or Japanese pop idol, but she's not actually a person. She looks like an anime character, and they use that 3D technology to do concerts and stuff. So there's this guy who actually has married that pop idol. He's gotten like some super expensive, like $20,000 in gear that like creates like a little hologram of her, like a, I don't know, like a foot tall hologram of her in a jar. With just like lighting effects, and she has like a whole bunch of like AI responses and stuff, and it's his wife. He married this CGI character, and like he's got the whole body pillow and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he married her, and his whole house is just filled with her memorabilia. So there's the cool story. So next time you're feeling lonely, just remember, there might be a CGI Japanese pop idol out there just for you. Okay, Griselda, I'm going to leave you somewhere soft. Perfect. On top of a bunch of concrete. Or cement, rather. There you go. Very comfortable. I don't want to kill her. I could. It'd be hard, but I won't. Let's see. It'll save the game right there. Perfect. Let's see what else I got going. The Beast in Me. City Center. Oh, yeah, there's a race. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, yeah, there's a few races. There's the fights. Definitely got to level up for that. There's the Psychos, a whole bunch of side gigs. So I'm going to have to take a look at the Cyber Psycho sightings next, I think. Just a couple of them at least. And then also, I guess I'm going to do a couple of the races. Because I am curious about the Claire's arc. She's the bartender at, I can't remember the name, but the bartender at one of the bars. That's really cool. I like her almost as much as Judy. Judy's my favorite. Pan Am, Claire might be tied with Pan Am right now. I'm not 100% sure. I really like Carrie though. Carrie's arc was really, really good. Like better than Judy's arc, I would say. So anyways, let's go ahead and do the race. I think that's let's see. That is 2.5 kilometers away. So you know, actually, oh, Blue Money or Blue Moon money sent. Awesome. How much? Doesn't say. All right, that's cool. I am curious. I already did take the ray tracing off though, didn't I? Wonder if I did auto and just I lost the lighting and dropped that down. I wonder how it would do. Let's see. Will there be screen tearing? Oh, so far so good actually. You know, oh, maybe not. Nope. Not gonna do it. That's a shame. I have a possible idea in mind though that'll fix it. I'm not sure if it will or not, but it might. But that's okay. The game looks incredible even without ray tracing. Unless you know exactly what to look for, you're not gonna notice much difference, to be completely honest. And playing this game without ray tracing and DLSS completely turned off, the game, like, it's very clean looking. Like, all the edges are rounded. It's very sharp. So I would say that there's actually benefits to playing the game with DLSS turned off, so you're playing it completely in your native resolution, versus downscaling your resolution and having better lighting with ray tracing. They both are actually really great options. I think, you know, if DLSS actually works, and it does work, it doesn't work when I'm using the streaming software. That's what's causing the screen tearing. The Streamlabs software here is what's causing my screen tearing. So I'm gonna have to figure out what it is with this software. But that's what's fun about computers. If you like solving problems and figuring things out, then that's one of the benefits of it. But I definitely could see why some people just want to buy a good old console. You don't have any of those kinds of issues. You just turn it on and pay for it, and that's it. I would say PC gaming is more rewarding overall, just because of the fact that you can potentially, if you spend the money, have a much better gaming experience than consoles, even the newest gen consoles, that without a doubt. But you know, the hardware you get with a console, for $500, you will not be able to find that for PC. You're probably, to find something equal, you're gonna have to spend probably at least $700. And it's not even going to be really equal. I'd say probably closer to 800, especially with how expensive everything is. And you're going to be buying from the used market and like AliExpress and all that kind of things, and having a hard time if you're doing a budget build. But if you can't afford to build a PC, and you know, if you like learning about them, and even if you're not knowledgeable about it, but you're willing to learn, then you can definitely really enjoy it. Because there's more to it than just being able to play games. And yeah, there's a lot of plus sides to PC gaming nowadays. It wasn't good a few years ago. It just wasn't as many games and all that stuff. But PC games, I think I saw, like for instance, you can buy like activation codes for like Cyberpunk. I saw Cyberpunk selling on one site for like $33. And you know, if you're buying it on console, you're paying what, 60, 70 bucks. I don't know the going price for new games nowadays on consoles, but 60 or 70 bucks right now. Anyways, so that's a lot. So you do get a good deal when you buy consoles, but they definitely make it back from you, like with paying for Xbox Live. If you have to buy new games, then you're paying for that. Accessories, you have to buy the specific accessories for the consoles, and that kind of stuff. They make it back. They definitely make it back. I mean, unless you wait and you're patient, you know. But this is Cyberpunk's the first game I've actually paid full price for in years. So let's see. Oh yeah, I want I want hers. Mine sucks. I have no good vehicles. Absolutely. All right, so this is pretty cool. It's not just a regular race. The vehicles handle like crap in this game. The faster the vehicles go, the more it's like driving on ice. That's one of the benefits to getting mods, because they fix that vehicle handling with the mods. Alright, I'm gonna save the game because, well, never mind. It's auto saved anyways. But also, the race, it's not just a race, it's a death race. So you have one person shooting a gun and the other person's driving. So that's pretty neat. the races are going to be very frustrating because the handling on the vehicles sucks. Motorcycles aren't too bad, but cars, fast cars, they're like impossible to drive. And even sometimes the motorcycles are too. Anyways, let's see. Hey, how's it hanging? Everything all right? I'll just... oh, it's Carrie. Yeah, Carrie. I love Carrie. Carrie's awesome. And I did successfully complete the romantic arc with them. So if y'all were around last night, then you would have gotten to see that. So yes, I did hook up with Carrie. It was a very cool cutscene. Carrie is an awesome arc, one of my favorites in the game. Anyways, hey, how's it hanging? Everything all right? I'll just come right out and say it. I miss you, just a little bit though. Winky, is that a winky face? Winky face. You come by anytime soon? Let's see. Miss you too, if you can believe that. See, or tuned. Let's see. Miss you too, if you can believe that. See? We're tuned to the same frequency. I'll try to swing by sometime. Preem, I'll be waiting. Nice. I got, let's see, right now. I missed out on Judy. I didn't do the right stuff to for the romantic arc with Judy, so I missed out on her. I don't know if there's more to Rogue or not, but I made out with her and then she like didn't pan out. I don't know. Pan Am, I was successful with the romantic arc on Pan Am. And River didn't work out either. Anyways, yeah, if you like, I wouldn't say it's a dating game, but the dating in this game is better than any other games I've seen. If you like those kind of romantic arcs. Claire, I'm very curious if she has a romantic arc or not as well. See if I can. Yes, I can save. Save it right there in case I lose. I will not be held back by that. Oh, thanks for the like, and thanks for everybody for watching. I can't do this without you guys. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I really appreciate it. Y'all are the best. Let's see. So I did a corpo. You have 3 options at first with the game. I don't know if there'll be more after the DLC content comes out, but who knows. Anyways, corpos. Sure, corpos sure have shown up at numbers. Or cops don't have beef with us. Oh, hey, Beth, what's going on? How you doing? You catch up on your sleep yet? Okay, corpos sure showing up at numbers. Cops don't have beef with this. Oh, yeah, sorry. All right. Olive. You got in the trouble today. Would you sleep on your grandma or something when she needed you? Oh, I'm driving. Am I driving? I really don't want to drive. Great. I'm gonna tell you real quick before I do this race. Beth, oh my god. So I downloaded a new driver for my graphics card, and it came with an HD audio driver. I got pulled over by a state trooper on the way to my grandma's. Oh, that's even worse. That sucks. Yeah, I downloaded an HD audio driver, and it like totally screwed up all my software. My VLC player didn't work, my streaming software didn't work, there's all kinds of stuff wrong. Anyways, I got rid of it. Now everything's good again, but I had to restart my stream like 5 times. I was very upset. But please, sorry to... that does not supersede your issue. That sucks. What happened? Did you tell him to get on? Because he's a no good, dirty, rotten copper? All right, let's do it. Yeah, it was. I was gonna start streaming at 8 o'clock. I didn't get started really till like 11. I spent like a whole hour restarting my stream 4 or 5 times. I spent 2 hours though before that trying to just go into the codec and adjusting the codec settings of the VLC player. Man, this car actually handles really well. No, speeding. Nope. I just obeyed. I was submissive. I hope I can pay the ticket before April. That does suck. I got there was a lick that Carrie Iridine was playing on the before they had the romantic part cutscene, and I don't know what the name of the song was, but I wanted to learn that on guitar really bad. It was so good. Anyways, before April, huh? That sucks. Yeah, if you can do like a defensive driving school or whatever, well, at least I know they do it in Jefferson County. I think they take like $100 off or something. I don't know if you get that option, but it's like a 6-hour class. That sucks though. No, you don't worry about me. I've got tons of shirts. I already got an awesome shirt. For everybody watching in chat, Olive made me that Conquistador shirt in the back right there. Freaking awesome. Absolutely love it. So good. I need more fans and viewers like her. She's the best. She's helped my channel out so much. I've got an awesome shirt right there, everybody. The first ever Conquistador merch right there. Limited edition, one of a kind. But yeah, take care of your stuff. Don't worry about making stuff for me. You need to take care of your stuff. That's more important. You know, this is like entertainment. You know, this is a luxury. This is not, you know, this is not a necessary thing. Take care of what you need to take care of. I mean, I appreciate you doing everything that you do. That was a fun race. That actually wasn't that bad. Her vehicle handles really well. But yeah, like I'm saying, this is just fun entertainment stuff. You don't need to worry about yourself before, you know, you making me shirts and stuff. Take care of yourself. That's important. There's no need for you to spend money on me first. Take care of your things. I appreciate you looking out for me though. I wouldn't know what to do without you. You've helped push me to want to continue to do better. So I really appreciate everything you've done. I love how you come in the chat, hang out. You really get other people excited. You get other people enjoying watching because I'm talking to somebody in chat. So having you around is amazing. You're one of the best thing that's happened to my channel for sure. Anyways, with all that said, I need to get. I'm just scared of COVID and all. Yeah, that's a hard situation. I mean, That's one of those things where you're. That's a hard situation. But you know. Absolutely. It's the road that matters, not the destination. Depends on the prize. It's the road that matters. I'm gonna be cool about it. I should have told her. I scored bad points with her. I should have told her it depends on the prize. Or I should have just told her I liked winning. Alright, now I know. Now I know her attitude. I think she's a romantic interest as well. And I definitely want to... I don't know if I saved it right there or not. Did I? Maybe I did. Oh, I've got 95 hours into the game. I'm gonna go back and just change what I said to her and just say that I do like winning. If the game didn't load like almost instantaneous, I wouldn't do it, but... Oh, wait. Oh, crap, I have to do the whole race again. I'm sorry, everybody. Wow, I feel so stupid now. I thought it saved at the end of it. Man, I'm so sorry, everybody. That was dumb of me. I thought it saved at the end of it. My bad. I'll burn through this real quick. My bad, guys. I totally thought it did an autosave like right after I won, not the other way around. Temp agency? Oh, crap. I'm letting chat distract me, and now I probably lost. No! I suck now. Well, yeah, do whatever you need to do. For sure. At least I caught back up. I've got my... so one other adjustment I've made was that I added some filters to my mic. So like now if I yell or if I talk really quietly, it all stays the same volume. And it also there's a noise suppression, so if my whistly deviated septum will hopefully not be heard ever again. And also, whenever I start talking, the game will decrease in volume so that I can be heard over the game. But as soon as I stop talking, the game increases back in volume. And I was not able to do any of that with that new audio driver too. That was screwing all of that up as well. So I'm very happy about the extra stuff I managed to do. Yeah, that was... I hated that. That was something I've been meaning to fix. Like I said, a little bit at a time. I'm always fixing something. So... this has been a project I've been working on, you know, a big project. The whole channel is a project I've been working on for, you know, 2 months now. Maybe longer, 2.5 months. So you can see a lot of really cool stuff on it as a whole, but it didn't get there overnight, that's for sure. It took a lot of time just discovering what was wrong with different things and just wanting to fix it. But it goes to show you, if you just... Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Because on this headset I'm using is like, I think it's like a $20 headset. So it's really making the audio sound like a professional audio. That's what's great about it. If you do, you know, if you use the right filters and effects and put in the time to do it, you can make anything, you know, of low quality, high quality. I mean, you know, for the most part. Some stuff you just got to spend a lot of money on, like a graphics card or whatever. But after you have the hardware, you can, you know, do other stuff. Point being, though, is that I've spent a lot of time making small fixes here and there. You know, now I've got the sub goal. I've got other stuff, so like when people sub, I have something that'll come up on the screen saying that they subbed. I'm thinking about having, once I get like more people, having it so that my most recent sub, once it becomes more regular and I have a few hundred subs, it'll have the most recent sub scrolling across, just to make people more inclined, more animations, all that kind of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff planned, and I'm working on a lot of content, and I'm getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people. It's really getting to be pretty exciting, for sure. Let's see. Depends on the prize. I said I was gonna say I do like winning. Yes, I said the right one this time. Nice. Absolutely. Well, if this is a romantic interest, the good news is even though I had to do the race over, I still won it. So there's that. And also, at least I said it out what I wanted to do, and I picked the right answer this time. So if it turns out that Claire is a romantic interest, which I think she probably is, it's a good start. I am excited about the next build I do, though. With the it's gonna be an all melee character. They won't use any projectile weapons, except for maybe like a built-in arm launcher or something. I don't know yet. But yeah, all melee weapon build. It should be pretty interesting. Oh look, she's got a Nintendo Switch built into her steering wheel. It's awesome. I think the next thing I need to, what was that? Okay. I think the next thing I'm going to probably work on is oh, I do need to add another SSD into my computer. I only have 1 GB of memory in it. I've got, you know, like external memory, but I'm either gonna get an external SSD so I can just carry it around and move it, because that might come in handy in the future. I think when I'm collaborating with other people, it might come in handy to be able to just have a, you know, a gig of memory to carry around with me. But it can get kind of expensive. They charge a lot for external SSDs for no reason. Or I could just buy an internal 2.5-inch SSD and throw it in the PC. Or but they're kind of expensive, and I only have one M.2 slot that's already taken up. So I think probably what I'm going to end up doing is getting an SSHD. It's like in between the price of an SSD and an HDD. Yeah, DoorDash is all right. It's not good around Birmingham. You cannot, like, you're lucky to get, at least in my area, you're lucky to get like 3 or 4 deliveries in a week in my area. I did DoorDash for a little while. I'm signed up with a few delivery services, actually. It's a good way to make some extra cash whenever you need it. But I've got a lot of money that's going to be coming in soon, and I'm expecting, I'm sitting on stuff I need to sell. Like, that's the whole reason why, like, I'm supposed to have sold it already for somebody, some medical equipment that I'm gonna make, I'm splitting the money with, so I need to get that sold. So yeah, SSHD. So as you know, you have an HDD, which is just a spinning disk. It's a platter, you know, an actual hard drive. It's a spinning disk. 5400 RPM sucks. So 7200, I think that's what they are. They have 10,000, but they're really expensive. So at that point, you just get an SSD. So you have the 7200 RPMs HDD. They have like a read and write speed of like 100 megabytes, maybe. Yeah, so they have like a read and write speed of maybe 100 megabytes, give or take. So then you have an SSD. They are between 300 to 500, maybe more, just give or take, depending on what you buy, which is a lot better. I think my NVMe drive is hitting like 3,000, around 3,000 megabytes read and write. But I just need the extra gig of memory for like for games to save on. I will use the NVMe drive for all the video I'm recording, because I do need the extra speed for that. So what I'm saying though is that so you have an SSD that's 300 to 500 megabytes of speed, and you have an HDD that's around 100 megabytes of read and write speed. So, and then you have an SSHD, and they're in a really weird position. So it's got a spinning disk in it, and the way they're priced, they're right between an HDD and an SSD. But basically what it is that the majority of the memory is on an HDD platter, but it has a small amount of flash memory on it. I think it's like 64 megabytes or 128. I don't know. I don't know the exact amount, but it has a small amount of flash memory on it. Oh, look, my double jump really comes in handy. I love it. See that? It's so awesome. I'm so happy I got it. Definitely going to be one of the first things I get in the future. So how it works though is that if you know how a prefetch cache works, so it's kind of like that, but with memory. So the most recent files that you're using will be stored on them, or like games, things like that kind of stuff, so that you will get the speed of an SSD, like if you're running a game on it, but you'll get since HDDs are a lot slower, but you'll get the extra memory of having a platter drive. So it's pretty cool. I think a gig of them, a whole gig, or is that right? A gig? No, 100, a terabyte. Yeah, I keep mistaking a gig for a terabyte. My bad. For those of you who are watching me, yeah, I know. I hope y'all know what I mean. A terabyte of one of those, I think, is around $70 to $80 range, which would be all right. I really would like to find a 2 terabyte one, but they're like hitting in the $150 range, and at that point I'd probably be better off just buying a 2 terabyte SSD. But I think maybe a 1 terabyte SSHD might be a pretty solid investment. Or one other thing is that they sell SSDs that have RGB effects and light up. And I have this little empty spot right here in my case that there's 2 screw holes right there for mounting or whatever. But I would actually, I kind of want to get one of those SSDs with RGB on them, like a gig of it or whatever it comes in. And I mean, you know, maybe pay the extra $20 so to have the RGB and put it right there in the case. Because that would look really cool, and it would kind of make the whole case come together, I think. The next thing would just to be buy some more fans just to go in the top so they can match the RGB in the front, but that's not really an issue. That would be the only other thing, but I really don't need fans. All the fans are good. They're practically brand new. But I need memory. I definitely need memory. I've already almost used an entire the gig that I have, so what I'm thinking I might do is I'll probably end up buying like the biggest flash drive that I can find, a USB 3 flash drive for the portable memory portion, and I think I might just buy a gig of, oh, I don't know why I'm over here. A gig of, I want to do the other race. Where's the other race? Arroyo, there we go. That one's good. Oh no, that's Beat on the Brat. My bad. Oh, do they not have the other race? Let's see. Full in the Hill. Taro, the Beast in Me. Oh, I have to wait for Claire to contact me. Okay. In the meantime, I guess I can go do this shooting competition. Might as well do that. But what I was saying was that I think that I might go ahead, because like a 2 gig SSD costs like seriously like $200 right now, which is really high. You can get I keep saying 2 gig, I mean 2 terabytes, 2,000 gigabytes, 2 terabyte, and a 2 terabyte SSD is around $200, and I've seen some Gen 3 M.2 NVMe's 2 terabytes selling for $185. They're actually cheaper than SSDs right now, which is crazy. So, but I don't have the extra M.2 slot on my motherboard. I do need to eventually upgrade my motherboard and get like I think getting an X570 is probably maybe something I might do in the future. But since my 5600X is supported, it might be best for me to just wait with the motherboard and buy one that will support the new, maybe I might go Intel, or that supports the new DDR5 that's supposed to be coming out, I think later this year, at the end of this year, September or something. I think I could be wrong about that. Don't hold me to it, but that might be the best thing to do, is to just wait on that, because I've got the B450. It's supporting, you know, I'm not gonna see much gain in performance by getting an X570 versus a B450. I mean, maybe like a 5% performance, maybe overall, but I doubt even that much. So, but I could be wrong. Who knows? I didn't expect to get as much performance from the 5600X versus the 2600 that I did, but I was really blown away with the IPC. In case you don't know what that means, that's instructions per clock on the CPU that I have. So for every cycle on a CPU, it completes so many instruction sets, and it actually beats the 10700K by about 20%. Now on single core that is. Now a 10700K has 2 more cores than a 5600X. So on multi-threaded, just straight up stress test, it does outperform a 5600X by around 15% or so. If we're and it clocks up to 5 gigahertz. Mine's only clocking up to 4.7. I can maybe hit 4.8, but I don't want to push the voltage, and the VRMs on this B450 aren't awesome, so it's better for me to just I'm probably seeing the peak of what my system's gonna be performing right now, unless I, you know, drop $200 on a motherboard. Or even 150, and got a B550, like an Asus TUF board. But if I'm gonna get a motherboard, I might as well get like an Aorus or a Strix. You know, from that point, that just seems like the only thing to do to see any real gains in performance. But anyways, what I'm saying though is that an overclocked 5600X will, even with multi-threaded, will just about match a stock 10700K. That's the Intel CPU, which is really impressive. That's cool. I'm just talking and entertaining. That's the point. I just like talking to people. I know there's people watching me play, so I just want to talk. I'm getting better at watching the game and actually playing the game in a somewhat coherent manner, and also talking and reading the chat. It's a lot harder than you think. Yeah, let's start. Yeah. Well, it helps me think. When I talk out loud, it does help me just think about tech as well. Because it kind of helps me visualize stuff right in front of me when I actually physically talk about it versus just thinking it. It helps me just visualize it on a performance scale. This thing sucks. Okay, I definitely need a different gun than that. This only has 6 rounds, so I probably should invest in some perks for faster reloading. Let's see. Oh, this one. This is I think this is the one that's the really crazy power pistol that I decided to hang on to. I don't think there's anything else that I like. I was actually thinking about disassembling the M10AF Lexington. Oh, hold on just a sec. I've got to, before I do this, let me go get some tea. I have some made already. I'm almost out, but I have enough to fill my cup up halfway before I have to brew any. I'm gonna go grab some tea real quick. And I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay. Sorry about the wait, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. I actually did have to make some tea. And I had to check on my granddad, and take care of him, do a little bit of stuff. In case y'all aren't aware, he is sick on hospice and requires 24/7 care, so I have to help out a lot with that. I also have my RGB on now. Excellent. Everything is right with the world. Okay, so I was trying to find the pistol. There's a really good... I guess I could use any gun, right? I mean, it would make sense to have one that I don't need to reload, like one of this light machine gun right here. So I think that, and the Lizzie as well. Let's see, and slap on, like that scope is fine. And this one I can slap on, yeah, that scope's fine. Alright, let's see how we do here. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm using the Lizzie. Actually, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Since he said I can't use this, let me remove that, and I'm gonna swap this out for this one. And let me go ahead and... can't tell which one's the best one. Plus 30, plus 25. Well, there. Okay, so that's plus 26 minus 3, plus 23, 16. Okay, this is weird how it's arranged. That would technically be the best, right? Absolutely would be. Alright, that one. And the Lizzie. Yeah, those two. Yeah, that'd be good. Ugh. Alright, let's do it. 60 seconds. Shit. It'd be a lot easier if I was using my mouse. Was I supposed to just shoot him once? I think I did that completely wrong. Oh man, I suck. I should have used the mouse. So I didn't get the gun. I doubt he was gonna give me one that I preferred. But dang, I'm disappointed. I am not gonna restart it though. I'm okay with not having it. Let's see. There's my revolver and need my sniper. Let's see, where is it? Is that it? Yeah. Cool. That'll work. Nice. Maybe it would have been better if I just used my main gun. I probably would have been fine if I used that one. Oh well. I just remembered, I do want to remove the attachments on these so I have them available for a better weapon. This one's got an attachment? Sure enough does. Not like it's worth a damn, but there. No, I don't want that one. Although that is a really good pistol. Actually, I might have a better... I'm gonna have to buy something from them. Okay, yeah, that's the best one. Okay, what has he got? Dying Night. Yeah, that's, crap. A job sitting with someone? Like, house sitting or like being able to like work a desk and have someone you can chill with? There's a lot of good, oh, I tell you, if you want, I'll tell you, there's a lot of good options. If you're looking for a job, there's a lot of online companies out there with data entry. So like, just like listening to audio recordings of things and then typing it out and then submitting it like that. Yeah, house sitting too. You can look at TaskRabbit, Fiverr. There's stuff on there if you're proficient at some of the things. There's that dog walking app too. I can't remember what that's called. But like data entry jobs online, and there's also telemarketing jobs online too. That they'll all you have to do is sign up. You use your phone. They'll send you the numbers, and you just like clock in. You use their software with the computer, and you just call the numbers automatically. It'll go through it. However, I think they might even send you a box and the phone that you're supposed to use, so it all just hooks up like that. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, there's a few different companies. I can't think of the name of them off the top of my head, but there's a few. You can just like Google up typing jobs. So some of them are a little bit more professional than others. Some of them are like you have to be able to be really proficient at it, be able to type so much per minute and that kind of stuff. Others, they just want you to, they'll tell you the audio, you can listen to it as many times as you want, and they just want you to be able to type it out and send it in. So you have to go through it and see someone, you have to actually pass a test to show that you're proficient in grammar and stuff like that. But you can get some extensions or spell correcting extensions or software that will help you with that as well. That's free, that you can find online. Just stuff you can think about. But yeah, Google up typing jobs. Transcription, that's what it's called. Transcription jobs. Let's see. Pax mod renders your weapon non-lethal. Let's see. Increases damage to limbs. Critical damage by 10%. I like that one. I'm probably going to grab that. What is this one? Weaken. Hitting the target reduces their shooting accuracy by 20% for 10 seconds. That is a good one. I really like that. Let's see. Silencer. That's no good. That's not that great either. Oh, there's an even better scope. Nice. Anything else? Not seeing. No. So I do want that. You know what? I could use that. Who knows? That one and that one. Perfect. And what kind of grenades does he have here? Don't really need those. Okay. So I failed that mission. Oh, I got second place, but I should have used my gun, the 6-round gun. That's what I should have done. But oh well. You know, it actually, I know what one perk point I should probably spend. Handguns, increase my reload speed. Is there one that I can, is that something that's possible? Yeah, that, because I only have 6 shots in my revolver. That actually would be, you know, kind of useful. The other perk would be with body, just doing the melee fights. I think maybe I should just invest one towards the melee battles that I'm gonna have to be doing, the boxing fights, and then invest one towards actual stuff. Let's see, increases melee damage by 10%. Reduces the amount of stamina consumed when blocking melee attacks by 40%. So you know what? I think I should probably get that. And the handgun. I probably should reduce my reload time. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, wait. I'm gonna wait. I like to have stuff saved up before I do it. So, let's see. I'll just save right there. That's fine. And let's see. Oh, in case y'all are wondering why I don't do this one, it's because it's the main story, and it says that I can't do any more missions after I do this mission, so it's a point of no return. So I don't know if it's the very end of the main story or like leads up to basically the end of it or not. But I don't want to do it yet because I want to do all the other missions, if that's the case, or all the ones that I will like, and then I'll, you know, redo a second build and do another playthrough. Anyways, thanks everybody for still hanging out. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, everybody. Y'all are the best. Okay, so that would be the next thing. Graffiti, no. Let's see, all Psycho Killer. I guess I could do that. Because there's nothing else. So, Smoke on the Water, Cyber Psycho, that one. I'll do the easy one. Oh, that's not too far away either. I got my double jump legs too, which I'm very happy about. Did I? Okay, I thought I maybe went too far. Ah, let me out. Alright, Trash Ninja, away! Oh my gosh, I love this. And then I can do slides. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely gotta work on like becoming a ninja of some sort with my melee build. Hey. Get away from me. Alright, that's really close by, so I can just ride a vehicle over there. You know, I bet there's specific areas in this game that the developers made that you can only get to if you have the double jump ability. I mean, I look around and I see parts of buildings that look like you could probably get to it if you have double jump. Like areas like that up there. It feels like there's a lot of parts of this game that could really be explored. What is going on over there? I don't know what that is. Anyways, I will say this. If anybody's thinking about getting the new AMD 5000 series CPUs, definitely get them. They are awesome. If you end up getting a 5800X, I think that's what it is, or is a 5700X. I think it's called the 5800X. Yeah, 5800X, and it's an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. That one gets really hot, like into the 80 degrees. Like my CPU right now, when it hits around like the low 70s, the mid 70s, the 5800X will hit into like the low 80s and mid 80s. Now with CPUs, you don't have to really worry about them too much until they break the 90 degree mark, 90 degrees Celsius mark. But 80 degrees though is still pretty warm for a CPU. At GPUs, you don't want them to hit 80 degrees. You want to really keep them in the 70s. CPU, so 80 degrees is the scary temp for GPUs, and then 90 degrees is a scary temp for CPUs. In case anybody was wondering about that. But what I was saying was that the 5800X, which would be the next step up from this 5600X that I have, because it has 2 more cores, but it's $450, whereas the one I paid for was $300. So that's an extra $150 for 2 more cores. Is it worth it? I don't know. That's up to you. But it's really unique because all those cores are on the same CCX, so the same substrate. So what that means is, it means that they can interact with each other a lot quicker. They're not broken up into different separate groups like the 2000 series was, and even the 3000 series. They're all so after the 5800X, I think it does separate into 2 CCXs. I think 2 separate substrates. I don't know. I haven't looked at all the architecture yet, but the cool thing about the Zen 3 architecture is that the instructions, the IPCs, and also the other thing. Hey, here's the Cyber Psycho right here. Hey, he came after me. What am I supposed to do with this guy? Am I supposed to scan him? Okay. Anyways, the point being is that the 5800X, it gets hotter than all the other CPUs. It has 105 stock, 105 TDP, which is hot for AMD CPU, which is a lot of for AMD CPUs. Intel normally has a much higher power draw than AMD does, but looks like but the 5800X is a pretty unique CPU because all the cores are located on that same CCX, so that's why it's hitting such high temps at in the 80s, which a lot of people did complain about. Personally though, if you have a really good cooler, like for instance I have the Be Quiet, then it's not an issue. In fact, the Be Quiet, I have a Darkrock Pro 4 cooler that's rated for, I think it's 240 watts TDP. So that's like over my the 5600X is rated at 65 watts of TDP. Overclocked, I think it hits a little bit over 100. But that's still pretty low. Drug inhaler. RPM, drug used for torturing, blood traces and saliva, matches Ellis Duarte. Okay. Who am I supposed to contact? Regina. Okay. Regina, where are you? There. Oh, that was pointless. Okay, is it supposed to be through text message? Let's see. Regina Jones. Reply. Oh, here we go. Send reply. It was a gang dispute. The guy was one of Brick's people, tried to take revenge on Royce. You could guess how a solo attempt at a vendetta panned out. Got pumped full of drugs, tortured, and made into this wild attack dog of a bouncer. As requested, I didn't flatline him, but honestly, I doubt there's much left to collect in the mental sense. So I scrounged up some more info. It looks like the guy was Brick's only devotee left. All his other followers turned coat in half a millisecond. I'm not sure he can be saved, but maybe we'll at least learn something new about the onset of cyberpsychosis. Nice work. Yeah, I completed it. I already fought this guy like a few days ago, like last week when I was streaming Cyberpunk. So, hoorah! Double jump. Ah, see, here's a situation. Because, see, now I can reach these antenna. Yes. Ah, this is so awesome. I'm very happy about the double jump. I should have gotten it a long time ago. I had no idea how valuable it really was. I feel like half of the city has just been unlocked to me that I couldn't reach before. BD7A55. Okay, BD7A55. Alright, BD7A55. BD. Let's see. E9. Yeah. Nice. This is so awesome. I definitely am gonna have to. I see why fall damage, getting it reduced, is a thing. Anyway, so I was talking about the 5800X. It's an 8-core, 12-thread CPU. It definitely, if you're not worried about temps, like I said, I have a Darkrock Pro 4 air cooler that with an aggressive fan curve. So under a full stress test on the 5600X overclocked, set at, I think it's set at 3.6 volts, maybe it's 3.7. I think it's just 3.6 though, and it's stable at that at 4.7 gigahertz. The stress test, it hits multiple passes, it doesn't go above 82 degrees, so that's not bad. Now that would be using this same cooler, and this is a really high-end cooler. Air coolers do not get much better than the Darkrock Pro 4. I mean, there's a few that do better than it, but it really is overkill. But Noctua, I think, does do a cooler that might be a little bit better than the Darkrock Pro 4. But it's up there. It's for very, like, it's really meant for like a Threadripper CPU. Point being, is that it's great for like a 5800X because in a stress test, I believe that it would hit high 80s, even 90s, low 90s, probably pretty easy, just because all the cores are on that same substrate. But what's really cool is the IPC, because the instruction set per cycle, which is, so the speed, you have your speed. So for instance, my CPU, it's 4.7 gigahertz, and that's for all the cores, all 6 cores. So all of those can be working on separate instructions. Each one is a certain amount of instruction set, and so 4.7 gigahertz is the speed at which it does a cycle. And then for each cycle, you have so many instruction sets that it can do. So the new AMD CPUs are making the 10th and 11th gen Intel CPUs, they're putting them to shame. I mean, the 11th gen is really kind of an embarrassment. I hate to say it. It's not beating the, I mean, I haven't looked at all the benchmarks yet, though. So anybody watching, if they're getting mad about me talking shit about Intel, Intel's awesome. I think it's overpriced, and I think AMD has definitely caught up to them. And since Intel, I think AMD's, the price and what you're getting, they're outperforming Intel right now. Their 10th and their 11th gen that they just came out with. I heard that, and also, the other thing is that every time you upgrade with an Intel CPU, you have to buy a completely new motherboard. Like, each new generation does not support the older gen motherboard, so you have to buy a new one. So that's a ripoff. And Intel CPUs are already more expensive. Yes, they clock higher, but I mean, AMD makes up for the IPCs, and pretty soon they're going to be clocking just as high, if not higher, than Intel. And they have a very small, a much smaller nanometer process. I think Intel's just now getting off of 14 nanometers and dropped down to 12. So, but it's good. That's a good thing. Oh, also, I forgot to tell everybody that Intel just, for the first time, released their first dedicated GPU. Like you know, like NVIDIA's GPUs and AMD GPUs, a dedicated GPU, not just like an integrated one inside of a CPU. So, but like an actual separate GPU card. Intel just released their first one. Well, I think they did release one before, but this is their official one. It's about equivalent to a 1060. Well, maybe a 2060. But I think it has ray tracing features as well. It's an OEM product though, so you cannot buy it like separately. But for their very first GPU, it's not terrible. But you can't buy it like independently. They're gonna get a lot of hate from the DIY PC building community for sure, because that's one of the things, is being able to buy a separate graphics card and put it in their system. So, but Intel just released their new GPU, and it's but you can only get it in pre-built systems that they've released. They have not released it. Oh, and it will not work with an AMD CPU either. It will only work with Intel CPUs. So if you know, after people start pulling them out of their systems and resell them on the used market or whatever, or I'm sure Intel will eventually start selling them independently, because it just makes sense. But apparently they do not support AMD CPUs at all. It only works on Intel. So that's kind of a disappointment. I imagine that they might fix it though once they get all the backlash, and maybe make a driver that makes it compatible. Who knows? But since Intel is not coming out with any, I think they said they're coming out with their 12th gen in September. I think that's what they were saying. And their 11th gen is not impressive and does not beat AMD's 5000 series that just came out. And they have to wait all the way till September for them to come out with their new thing that's going to beat AMD. Right now, AMD's winning, which is great for the market, considering there's like only 2 people you can really buy CPUs from, besides ARM. But, you know, really AMD or Intel is what you're going to be buying. So, anybody listening, if you're just watching, and I am curious about what you think about all of it, if you've heard about it, please, I love talking tech. It is so fun. But if nobody wants to talk about it, I definitely will. So, here's something interesting though. Looking at some pictures of it, it looks a lot, I mean, almost identical to I think it was a 2070 Super that Colorful released. I mean, it looks almost identical to one of their 2070 Supers. I mean, like the model and everything. But Colorful released a statement saying that they were not partnered with Intel in building that CPU. I mean, GPU, sorry, not CPU, GPU, graphics card. So, I do not know everybody that they're partnered with. But I do know that they are getting some, some AIBs involved, which is interesting as well. And I'm happy to see that Intel's finally getting into the GPU market, especially since there's like such a high demand now, and we really need the competition to really kick Nvidia in the butt. And AMD, you know, is great and all, but I would. Oh yeah, good. Keep up the work. That's good. Keep doing that. I hope you get what you're looking for. Okay, so how am I gonna get out there? Oh, I guess I just walk out there. That makes sense. Alright, let me get serious before I start talking some more about Intel and AMD. But oh yeah, I better eat something. No, not that. That and that. I love this double jump. It is the best decision I could have ever made. Oh. Corpse appears to have been retreating down the pier, shot in the head from a military-grade rifle. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Appears to have been retreating from the pier, shot in the head. Is this a sniper? Oh, what do we got? Dan and Carl. Dan, check this guy out. Just found him. Borg to the max. Barely breathing. Pick here. That's 3rd gen Corpo cyberware. Keep him alive. Why? I was just gonna finish him off. Scrap him down here. No, don't. That's military grade chrome, meaning military grade security. Gonna be useless once he flatlines. Bring him to me. Alive. Might be able to strip that security first. Fine. Put him in the van. Give him some adrenaline and an IV. Got it. Oh, okay. This guy, interesting. What did I just get? Oh, the girl. I don't know what I'm doing with her. Air chick. Are you alive? Sophia. Young woman working. Clothing suggests sex worker tortured to death several days ago. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, lame. Let's see. Fears have been killed in a close-range firefight, riddled with bullets fired from a military rifle at close range. And these guys were idiots. They definitely, they thought they were going to get a payday, and this dude woke up and wiped them all out. Crushed by car. Appears to be the first shooting victim. Crushed by car. Oof. Dang, there's a whole mess of them, too. This guy ain't no joke. What about those guys? Are they just like Gangoons? Valentinos. Ah, Valentinos. Okay. Anyways, what I was saying earlier was that it's really good to see Intel getting into the market, because Nvidia, I think underperformed. AMD really underperformed too. The hardware that they had is amazing. It's really like a huge jump, but the fact that nobody can get it and that it just increased in price is a big slap in the face, because if it went from being a good buy and really awesome and people being like, okay, yeah, we can understand why it's so hard to get, to only selling to miners. And then now that all the miners have gotten everything, and now that they're selling to the consumers, they decided to increase the price 20% on everything. That's really just insulting. Okay, let's see. Is there anything better than this? 77. Probably not. That's surprising. No scope is better than that. I could put a mod on this. What kind of mods do we got here? Critical damage by 10%. Interesting. Reduces their shooting accuracy by 20% for 10 seconds. That actually might be pretty good to go on a sniper rifle. Kind of goes hand in hand there. Let's see what else we got. Increased damage, increases critical chance by 3%. Okay. Increases critical damage. Weaken. It kind of just like sounds like it's meant for that sniper rifle. What else though? Let's see. Critical damage by 6%. Critical chance by 2%. I have a increased critical damage by 10%. That's okay. Or I could just overall do that and get a plus 5% on critical chance. I'll hold off for a little while. I don't think this guy's gonna be a big issue for real. But yeah, like I was saying, it's going to be it's really nice to see Intel getting in on it. I think the 40 series GPUs, they're supposed to be coming out in 2020 is what I heard. Late 2021, early 2022. I haven't heard much about AMD's GPUs yet. It's out there, I just haven't looked into it. But I heard that they're going to put 2 GPU cores into one PCB. So basically, it's going to be like 2 GPUs doing like SLI, but built into one. Really interesting. It kind of makes sense. I'm really interested how they're going to implement it all. But I think that now that Intel's made a GPU, you know, they've got the architecture made, and they know how to work it with their CPUs. They're gonna have to make it so that it works with AMD CPUs too, which I'm sure they will eventually do that. I think this was like a test run. They just needed to create the architecture first. Now that they have, and it's not integrated, and it's got ray tracing cores at that, I think we're going to, I think in a couple of years, the next release of GPUs, it's going to be really, really great. I don't think there's going to be a shortage like this time around. I think that Bitcoin and all those other coins are going to crash, and all those miners sucking up all the stuff will get what's coming to them. Hopefully we won't have any pandemic crap happening. Production will be up. Everybody will finally have their 30 series GPUs in 2021, and so they'll just be like, you know what, we're going to skip a generation and wait till the 50 series. Or the people who didn't get a 30 series, who still have a 20 series, might just wait and just get a 40 series. Who knows? It's an exciting time for tech, if you can get it. I feel really fortunate to be able to have gotten some of the new tech, because it's very impressive, for sure. At the price that it was promised. I paid MSRP for an Asus 3070 OC. Not the $660 MSRP. That is not a great price. But if you paid I paid the I think it was $549 for it. That's a great price. I'm basically getting a 2080 Ti. I don't like that it has lower VRAM. 8 gigs of VRAM it's a little low. And it's only GDDR6 memory. It's not GDDR6X. But at the price, it's really great, especially now, because now you can't. I mean, you can't find 3070s at all, or any of them. I know where you can get them, but there's about I'd say a 1.5 to 2 month wait on them right now. On the 3070s, it's about a 2 week to 1 month wait on the 3090s that I know where they are, and maybe a little bit less on the 3090s. So if anybody's looking for those, and there's about a and then a 3080s. That's the one there. I know where you can get them, but it's about a 3, maybe longer, 3 month minimum, I'd say, wait on the 3080s right now. And also, it doesn't help that the foundries, I think Nvidia just recently said that they stopped making 3080s for like the last 2 weeks. They completely stopped to just focus on making 3070s and 3090s. I think because there's more. I don't know. I don't know why they're doing that, but I think it's because the yields on the 3080s is so low that they're making 3080s, and basically all the 3080 chips that weren't good enough are going in the 3070s, basically. And then all the 3070 chips that weren't quite good enough are going into all the 3060s, and they're slapping on all that extra VRAM, which is kind of pointless, because it's because they're not bad cards, but at that point, if you have like a 2070 Super, then just, use that. Read the shard titled Archived Conversation. Hideyoshi Ueano and Ken Masuda. Okay. Do I have that? Let me see here. Read the shard. Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. It would say new, right? I mean, that seems like it would be. What does this say? Racing. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. Hideyoshi. He already killed 20 of ours. What's taking so long? He's hunting us, biding his time. 2-3 businesses down the drain because of you. Can't even see him. He's holed up like a rat waiting for the perfect moment. She's just right. She's perfect. You'll see. My ass. What are you waiting for? Draw her as bait. Understood, boss. We'll set a trap with the daughter. End this fucker once and for all. It's not about the daughter anymore. It's about revenge. Remind him the girl's all that matters. You dumb sacks of shit. When he pokes his ugly head out, we'll nail him between the eyes. At least he's using his head, unlike you. Yesterday I heard the grass rustle in the wind and thought he was coming to burn down my house. I can't live like this. The girl. What girl? Was it that girl in the van? That sex worker girl? So I can strike up a conversation. You know what? I'm gonna go grab her. I bet that's who it was that I need. Anyways, in the meantime, while I'm running up there, just speculating on that. But yeah, if anybody does want to know where to get a 30 series card, I can help you get one. What are all those guys doing? They just having a party? Guess so. Or a 6000 series, a 60 series card as well. I know where to get them. There is a queue waitlist for them. The 5600X, I got it 5 days after I ordered it for MSRP for $300, by the way. If so, and the other CPUs is the 5800Xs and the 5600Xs. I think you can get them within the same week you ordered them. Just heads up if anybody wants those and they're watching this. I can hook you up with the queue that you need to get into. It's the same place I got my 3070. I ordered it 10 day. I ordered that, and I got the 3060 Ti from that guy from the person I purchased it for MSRP. It was an FTW3 EVGA for $469, I think I paid for it, for 3060 Ti, and then I got the Asus TUF OC 3070 for $549, and I got them both within 10 days after I ordered them, 2 weeks after the 3070s came out. I think I got them November 10th. That's it. November 10th is when I got both cards. So in case anybody was wondering about those. 3080s, if you want one, my advice is that you're gonna have to pay a scalper price if you absolutely want one right now, or wait. It's if you have the extra cash, I mean, if you're gonna pay scalper price for a 3080, then you might as well get a 3090, and I know where you can get them for MSRP and pay a few extra $100. You can get them for around $1,700 or $1,800 from the guy I know, and that's what, like $300 more than a 3080 at scalper price. So if you're thinking about paying that, you might as well do a 3090 at that point. I don't see the I think 3090s are definitely overpriced, unfortunately, just because they only outperform a 3080 by about 15%. Whoa, this guy scared me. What's up, man? Okay, let's see. He's got Sandevistan, Combat Sin, Karinzakov, and Charge Jump. Nice. This guy's pretty badass. See if I can save the game. I cannot. That's alright. Let's breach his protocol first. Let's see. 1C7A55. Let's see. 1C. Alright. 55. 1C 7A 55. Okay. 7A 55. Let's see. I can memory wipe them or I can sonic shock them. I actually think I could just sneak up behind this dude, probably. But what's the point of this girl, I wonder? Is he aware that I'm here? I wonder. Let's see. E9 7A 55. Alright. E9. 7A 55. I win. Haha. Nice. 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 Oh, that wasn't hard at all. Ken, we want a truce. Interested? I want my daughter and I'll get her without a truce. We made a mistake. We want to give her back. Damn right you did. When and where? Pier in Pacifica. We leave the girl and we go our separate ways. I'll be there in 20 minutes. Don't make me look for you. Oh man, the poor guy. Well, unarmed, likely hiding during the shootout, killed by the same military rifle used to kill the gangers. Let's see. Corpse, unarmed civilian. And another corpse, yeah. Did it say the caller? I think it did. Okay. Also, while I'm doing that, I guess not. I got a cushion here for my... Ah, that's better. I guess I got a messenger. Okay, let's open messages. Regina, right? Regina, where are you? There. Wasn't easy, but I managed to keep them alive. It was super easy. Glad you made it out in one piece and left our guy alive. Too bad NC's apex predators already sniffed him out, meaning Max Tac. Probably best if we get out of their way this time. Wasn't easy, but I managed to keep them alive. Gangers picked the wrong tomb to mess with. Okay, cool. Claire, let's see. Hey V, not like I'd be afraid of riding shotgun with you or anything, but put some practice in before the next race, okay? I'm gonna save the game, because depending on how I respond to her, it's more points to looking like a relationship, and I do want to be successful with Claire. She is pretty cool. So let's see. Oh yeah, messages. Open messages. Claire Russell. There we go. All right. Let's see. You consider me a menace on the road, winky face? Yeah. The champion has spoken. How's your aim? Let's see how she responds to that. Don't turn this around on me, Smiley. Fine, I'll practice, I promise. Come on. Come on, that's just how I drive. It's part of my style. Nah, I'll tell her fine, I'll practice, promise. Nice. That's why I love you, V. Heart. But seriously, practice. Nice. I made the right responses. Props to me and my double jump. Appears to be the group leader. Only victim not to be killed immediately. Suffered a slow and painful death. Ah. Nice. You know, this double jump might actually be faster than just straight up running. But poor guy was only trying to get his daughter, though. I wonder if I would have like brought that girl, the hooker or whatever, to him. That. Are you serious? All the vehicles just magically disappeared? Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm just stupid. Okay. What do we got here? One of these, one of those, one of these, and that. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Yes, I like this one. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Cyber Psycho. Let's do it. I really like this motorcycle. It's it's nice actually. And it's fast. Oh, and I'm gonna die. Holy crap, what's happening? Oh, double jump, double jump, double jump. No, I died. Holy crap, that was crazy. Wow. In case y'all are wondering, I just wanted to rewatch that epic fall. Oh my god, that was cool. Ah, cool, nice. At least they gave it back to me. No, not this. Okay, I can dig this. Now what's this up here? I wonder. Coyote Coho? Oh. Nice. I can actually... Well, is it one of those times when I have the ability to do the level up? If I go ahead and do it, then I'll be able to... I won't need to invest in that for a while. And I'll just make investments in technical and reflexes, I think. Or whatever. I'm gonna do it. I want to be able to threaten them. Yes, that's why I save them. For that exact reason. Because you've got money. Yeah. Ah, nice. Yeah. This is one of those situations where I save. I needed to make the investment anyways. So I can do the boxing fights. And now, because I did that, I actually might stand a chance. Increase movement while grappling enemy and enemy grapple duration by 5 seconds. Oh, okay, that's good too. I did need to increase my grapple abilities. That actually might be the best thing to have invested in. Also, I got these now. Health regenerates 25% faster as you move. That's pretty good. Increases damage you deal while carrying a body. Don't know exactly how that works, but okay. While sprinting, sliding, vaulting, increases melee damage. Reduces the amount of stamina consumed when blocking melee attacks by 40%. I think that probably is the next thing. What else do we have? Dodging does not drain stamina. Ooh, that's pretty good. Allows you to shoot with pistols and revolvers or sprint while carrying a body. I like that too. Man, these are actually really good. All of these are. Man, that was actually good. I've been saying that this actually was some really good stuff on here. Oh man. Is this one? Health regen activates 50% faster during combat. Oh man, there is some good stuff. Reduces all incoming damage. Very nice. Okay. Okay, I definitely am intrigued. I will just wait. I'll save up the other points. Oh yeah, okay. I'm at 190% still. Okay, whatever. Pepe. Yeah. Keep talking. Ah. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe she's doing something nice for you. Yeah, I'm in. Yep. Nice. I can just jump it up in the high places. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be incorporating that double jump ability into my build for sure. Why does it say to go back in there? Is it that one? Oh, pink jacket. There she is. Oh, whoops. Dang, I didn't know that. Oh, that was embarrassing. Oh crap, I think I'm stuck. See, my stamina went up to 149, but that's still pretty low. Ow. There's a fixer over there. Yeah, I'll go deal with that later. Ah, here we go. Sweet. I love the double jump. Now I definitely can access new parts of the city. It's like I'm playing a different game now that I can get up to these places. I mean, I really feel like I'm starting to get to explore some really interesting spots. This guy. What's up with him? Stamina booster. Lupe Dolores. Don't make me beg, baby. You know you want me. More than you know. But we gotta wait or Joaquin will catch us. Baby, please. I eat chumps like Joaquin for breakfast. I'm craving my dinner, if you know what I mean. Haha, oh my hero. Okay, fine, but back entrance from the fire escape. I'll be alone and waiting. Sounds like I'll be coming in the back then, twice. Haha, OMG, Gustav, stop it. I think you're the only man I ever loved, you know. That doesn't surprise me. Now get your body ready to spend the day with me and Mr. Stud. And when Joaquin returns, you tell him he's out and I'm in. Then we better be together forever. Okay. Haha. Where does this lead? Nowhere? Hmm. Doesn't really lead anywhere. Ah, nice. Sweet. Shady Ripper Doc. Cynthia. See, oh, you're back. I fell in an app and did a test for this company that I used to work for online. Maybe I'll get back on with them. Yeah, good luck with that. I hope it turns out well for you. Sounds awesome. Maybe they'll recognize you and, you know, pull you from the pile. You never know. If you don't try, then, you know, you don't even have a chance. So you might as well try. Doesn't hurt. Oh, cool. A meeting? Nice. What are you gonna be doing? Yeah, thanks, Johnny. Okay. Is there any, like, uh, anything of value around this place? Ah, there is. Watson Ore Diary. I read that like a million times. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Clients. Mark O'Connell. Skin replacement, including fingerprints, eyes, gene cloaking. Liz Brienne. Change in face shape, cheekbones, chin, nose, neon hair implant. Linda Guyan. Or Newen. Linda Nyan. Newen. Eye color change, spine stretching and strengthening, skin dyeing. Paul Kositsky, full phenotype change from Caucasian to African American. Vocal cords toned down. That one's a funny one. Table of contents, introduction, history of plastics, cybernetics, ethics, and praxis, list of available implants, potential complications, contradictions, conclusion, acknowledgements, bibliography. Okay. I've seen enough. Hey, in case you're looking, I'm at home. Couldn't focus on shit. Standing and wiping glasses like a robot. If something comes up, call me. Alright. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, of course I'm right. Yes. Yeah, Pepe. Ah, Johnny. Oh, what'd I find up here? Interesting. Let's see, we've got... That's not a bad scope. Let's see. Santiago Diaz and Renia Tucker. So $. Let's see what this has to say. You gonkers, I can't go there. Told you I'm all burned. You're not, we would know. How? You're not our only one with the Tinos. Just go to the meeting and we rip the audio from your hearing implant. You walk in, act natural, and listen up. Easy. Nobody could screw this up. I know Ernesto suspects something. They found out I'm working for badges. I hit the floor in pieces. Don't you understand? Let me put this another way. If you don't go to this meeting, I'm pinning you with drug and human trafficking charges. Without my help, you'll either rot in a cell or in a gutter. So are you going or not? Fine. Man, this guy got screwed over. Doors locked. What do we got here? A junk nut ring. And that looks to be about everything. Guess he was hiding out up here or something. Didn't work out. Apparently. Yeah, no way I'm gonna be able to make it. Oh, but maybe I can do. Aha! I knew there was something. Sweet. Oh, I can't make it over there, but sweet. I love free stuff. Oh, more stuff. Nice. It's supposed to be a tower I can go to. Lame. Alright. There's a tower. I think. I don't know. I don't know if I could even get up there, but I'm gonna try. I don't think I can make that. Maybe that. Oh, there it is. Sweet, I made it. Awesome. Let's see.